Hello and welcome to this month's market report for Southwest Florida. I'm Brad Dohak with Gulf Point Properties, and I want to show you what is going on in Southwest Florida. You've probably heard a lot of national news about what's going across the nation, and I've heard some reports that even say the real estate market is defying gravity. And similar is what's going on here in Southwest Florida. So let's hop right into it. The biggest thing that you need to know that we're going to take away from it is that the market is hot. It is very hot. It is July. It's hot outside, and the real estate market is hot as well. So let's go over those stats. So if we look at the closed sales for both Lee and Collier County, which make up Southwest Florida, you can see Lee is actually relatively flat, down 1%. Collier is up 9.5%, so almost 10% year over year. So this is June stats of 2019 over June of 2020. So Collier County, much better than Lee County as far as closed transactions go. Now from a median price point, you can see here Lee County is up 5% and Collier is up 10.5% on single family homes, which is absolutely incredible. Time to contract. This one's interesting here. So in Lee County, the time from when you go on the market to actually list your property for sale to when it actually closes is up by 10%. I would not have thought that with the amount of demand that we're experiencing in the marketplace. It's down here in Collier County by 3%. You can see 80 to 95 days is the time frame from when a home goes on the market to when it goes under contract is what the counties are experiencing. This stat right here, the new pending sales, that is the most important stat. I've been following it every single day. In Lee County, 1,774 new pending sales in the month of June. That's up 28% over last year. Significant increase from that perspective. Now look at this. In Collier County, while it looks like, it's half the number, less than half the number of what Lee has, that's up 72% year over year of new pending sales. That is crazy. I mean, it's just amazing to see that kind of growth in demand in our local area. Now here, new listings up 9.5%. But what I want to focus on here is the new listings that are coming on the market, so 1,300 properties versus the new pending sales that we've got, 1,774, means that we're not putting as much listings on the market as are coming off. So that is creating scarcity, turning us more into a seller's market. And here in Collier County, new listings were up 24% year over year, but still, 561 new listings, 805 that have gone under contract in that time frame. So we're reducing the amount of inventory that we have based on the demand that we're seeing in the marketplace. Now here, this inventory number, that is the total months of inventory that we have if we keep the current pace of sales. So right here in Lee County, we're at 3.6 months worth of inventory, which is not a lot of inventory. We haven't seen inventory levels that low in much over a decade. That's down 31% year over year. And then in Collier County, that's at 5.5 months, and that's down 28% year over year. Now, our threshold is always 6 months of inventory is considered equilibrium in the marketplace. If we get under 6 months worth of inventory, that turns us more into a seller's market. If we get over 6 months of inventory, that's a buyer's market. So you can see with 3.6 and 5.5, we're clearly in more of a seller's market, based on that level of inventory. Here's what I can tell you based on being on the ground. If you have a single family home with a pool that is relatively near the median price point or under $400,000 or $500,000, there is a significant demand for that in Southwest Florida right now. And I believe that condo living, because of COVID, because of the proximity to being around other people, I believe that's much less desirable to today's buyer than being in a single family home where you have the swimming pool in the backyard. You can enjoy that. If God forbid we go back into quarantine again, you at least have amenities in your house, around your home, and can spread out a bit. So we're experiencing a significant amount of demand in the local area. Couple that with the amazing interest rates that are still out there, historic low interest rates, and that is a recipe for significant demand in the marketplace. So we've got a lot of positive news coming out in this month's market report. We'll see what the rest of the year brings. Obviously, election years, we always wait to see, because typically what happens is, I don't care what side of the fence that you're on, the other side is trying to scare the other side if their party gets elected. So one party's talking negative about the other one, the other party's talking negative about them. And so what ends up happening is that creates some unease in the market in general. Now this year we have not experienced that so far, and obviously we've got a few months until the big election in November. So we'll see what comes of that. If you have any questions, please reach out to me directly. You can simply reply to this email or comment below. What I'd like to know from you is, what questions do you have about the market? Is there anything real estate specific that you want answered? I'm happy to put together videos and help us all get better together. Hope you have a great day. Thanks.